Stepping off the plane, it's so easy to breathe again. Life in the big city has finally took its toll, and it's been so long, but I'm finally home and walk better place to rest my weary bones than on this beautiful island where there's so much to see. Every corner I turn, there's something there to remind me of my beautiful nation and what it means to me. Not a thing out of place, that's what's special about it. And do you hear? It's the songs the birds are singing. Do you hear? It's a sound that's everlasting. There's no end in sight, just the beginning of our lives. Sweet Grenada, this is home, yes. And do you hear? It's the songs the birds are singing. Do you hear? It's a sound that's everlasting, and there's no end in sight, just the beginning of our lives. This is home, home, home. Sweet Grenada, yeah, this is home.
All right, again, it's another night. It's another night of Mikey Live. We say, no. Welcome to the business. Welcome to the program, people. It is always a pleasure to tell you what's happening here in Grenada, to tell you what's happening in Trinidad and Tobago, around the world. Folks, 300 homicides for 2019 already in Trinidad and Tobago for 2019. 300.
Here's what I found.
Who talking to you? You understand, people? This is crazy. But anyway, let me do that talk there for now. We want to say hello to the people who are viewing the program for the first time. First time viewers, we appreciate your company. We know that you're there. And hello to you. The slang here is no. We also want to say hello to the people who are always on the live. Never miss a Mikey Live program yet. And even if you miss it, go back and watch. You know what I mean? Big up to all ya. All ya. Here's what, boy. Real thing happening in the place, you know. Telling all ya. Now, Wasa's boss visit project site. We're going to tell you about that. Concerns raised after arrest of Grenadian in the United States. All in all, people. All in all, people. Text me and things since last night, boy. Phone going off the hook. Mikey, what go happen? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not from up there. I don't know. You understand? People want to know where does that leave them. 1,800 persons or applications. We're going to talk more about that in a moment. Special meeting for the public workers membership. We're going to be talking about that. NDC breaks silence on recent developments in the contract. We're going to talk about that. We also have a special segment for you a little bit later on with Century 21. All right, so folks, we're going to talk about that and more. You know what I mean? I want to encourage all you to share the program. You see, when you share the program, other people get to see the business, other people get to know what's going on here, and you know the thing keeps circulating. It's like the EC dollar. You understand? If everybody do their part, you know what I mean? Yeah, anyway, all you share the program. We want to say a special hello to those of you who are viewing via YouTube and as well WPG10 cable TV channels 10 and 11. We do appreciate your company all the time, the technical staff there and the news reporters. We would like to say hello and thank you for viewing. Folks, we take our first break and come back. When we come back, real news in Audio Lily Lolo. Brace all yourself.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom
for me and you.
I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. What a wonderful world.
Give your kids a new start this term with back-to-school deals from Quartz. Save big with great deals store-wide. Get desktop, laptops, tablets, backpacks, and so much more. Get it all now with Quartz Ready Finance with nothing down and nothing to pay for 30 days. Get a new start back to school with great deals from Quartz, bringing value home.
The 3rd Annual Caribbean Comedy Show. Saturday, August 17th at Spice Basket. Stay locked for more.
I own a cutlass. You see what I've done with it? You want to swear it razor grass. Look, I am a very, very serious man.
The people say that is the best fete in the carnival. None of them holding secret for me. None of them. The St. Andrews Development Organization, in collaboration with Mr. Elimas Gilbert, say Specky Show 2019 will be a movie. You must wear it. Some man love the rum more than the woman. From Trinidad and Tobago, the Calypsonian who empower women, singing Sandra.
The way you cock up like a bloody acrobat. The wife at home they can't, she can do that.
From St. Vincent, former soccer monarch, Calypso and road match king, Posa. And top Grenadian artists. Stay tuned for more info. For vending, call 404-8131. Becky Show, August 4th, St. Andrews Rainbow City Festival weekend. The color is red.
Grenada, hope you're ready for this one as Exterminator Movement presents Job in the Club. Job in the Club. Going down inside the Tin Shop, Paradise, St. Andrews, Saturday, August 3rd. With Grenada's top DJs and artists featuring live, Lunis Park and Electrify. Muddy. Buckwild. Skull Dog. Alma Boy and Squeezehead. Get your Oliver $20 tickets now. Pay more at the door. Tickets are available from Zay's Bar and Quito in Paradise, Bogoso Barbershop Grenville, Golden Auto and Accessories Grenville, Heather's Boutique St. George, Jason's Bakery in Telescope, Patel La Poetry, Kelly in La Poetry, and Eddie Exterminator Family. Action kicks off from 10 p.m. till 10 a.m. And your DJs representing DJ Super, Mixmaster Brent, O2 Sound, 473 Rulers, DJ Brass, DJ Flawless, Exterminator Sound, Soca Lover Steve. So remember, Job in the Club, Saturday, August 3rd, the Tin Shop in Paradise, St. Andrew. It's paint, powder, mud, and water. Job in the Club. So link up the team for this one. Mod.
Alright folks, so welcome back again. And so let's just get into the news for today. Alright folks, always share the business if all you have not yet done so. I know some of you don't do the thing yet. 6 Grenadian students graduated and received their medical degrees. The official ceremony was held at the Karl Marx Theater in Miramar, Havana, Cuba, attended by President and Diaz-Canel, ministers for health and higher education, officials from the various universities, and the diplomatic corps, and American actor Danny Glover. At the celebratory dinner following the ceremony, Her Excellency Ambassador Clarice Charles exhorted them to be exemplary doctors, compassionate, patriotic, and grateful to Cuba for affording them the opportunity to achieve their goals and secure a better future for themselves, their families, and Grenada. Now, the students who graduated after 7 years in Cuba were, or the clap when I'm calling him, Carla McDonald, clap. Lindonna Mitchell, clap, that's like graduation. And Glorma Bain, clap. Christopher Gilbert, clap. Clint Williams, and Sabrina Walker. All please give them a clap, because it ain't easy to achieve them kind of business day to make it look like if it's just another thing. All right. Now, the Embassy of Grenada in Cuba wishes, they say, them the best in their career and in their personal lives. They have represented Grenada with dignity. They have performed well academically, and they are what Grenada needs in their future sons and daughters. All right, so we're getting some new doctors coming. You know what I mean? Well, anyone of all could check me out, you know what I mean? Yeah, just check me out, and thing, ladies. Yeah, I mean, I might have like a stomach problem and things like that. If you're looking for somebody to practice, if you're looking for like a guinea pig, check me. You know what I mean? Yeah, I want to check me eye too. Find me eye going bad. Anyway, there we go. All you. The next thing I want to tell you about, boy, if you go up Sotes area, you realize that there's a lot of work being done on the road and stuff. Well, it's not directly with the road, but Nawasa is doing a little project. Now, General Manager Mr. Christopher Husbands took time from his busy schedule, they say, on Tuesday and spent time in the field reviewing a number of projects that will soon improve Nawasa's ability to provide a safe and adequate water supply to their customers. Now, the Sotes High Street line replacement project was the highlight of the visit. Now, under this project, 4-inch lines are replacing the existing aged 3-inch lines, resulting in improvement of the water system network from High Street through to Mali at a cost of close to $600,000. Now, by the end of the third quarter of 2019, work will commence under the G Cruise project funded by the Green Climate Fund. Now, the installation of water storage tanks and associated pipelines is in the works for the community of Mount Craven, and this will augment the supply from the Peggy's Wim water system through to Duquesne, Chantimel, and the environs. Now, a new reservoir is to be constructed in Ahoma, and line replacement from Ahoma to the town of Grenville. Now, the general manager visited project sites in the parish to be installed under the $125 million EC investment that will comprehensively mainstream and implement climate resilience throughout Grenada, addressing two main climate risks and vulnerabilities of Grenada: freshwater availability and disaster preparedness. All right, and of course, you can check out more information on that on our website, but I thought that I should at least share that good news with you. All you, there is going to be a special meeting. That's right, a special meeting. The Grenada Public Workers Union. Now, they're inviting all of their members to that special meeting. And folks, the meeting will be held on Thursday. That is tomorrow. It will be at 3 p.m. at the Public Workers Headquarters canteen. Now, the purpose of the meeting is to discuss urgent union matters. Now, all members are encouraged to kindly make a special effort to attend, and they say to us, well, be on time. Now, be informed that time off has been granted for all members within the St. George's area from 2:45 p.m. and outside of St. George's from 2:30 p.m. Your presence, they say, will be greatly appreciated. Alright? Good. We are moving on. Earlier, anxiety, panic, concern, worry. As news breaks of a Grenadian man arrested in the US, accused of immigration fraud by submitting hundreds of fake applications. Now, we told you about it last night. You understand? They say the man is a Grenadian. Mr. Louison, 53 years old. Arrested by diplomatic security services agents. They say that they executed a federal search warrant at his office. Louison's arrest comes less than a week after a federal grand jury returned a 12-count indictment charging him with presenting false adjustments of status petitions to the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services Center. The Office of the United States Attorney for the District of Vermont, who conducted the probe, said Louison made false statements in connection with Form I-360 petitions for status adjustments under the Violence Against Women Act, the VAMA, a law that enables immigrants to become lawful permanent residents of the United States if they were abused by a relative who is a U.S. citizen or a lawful permanent resident. Now, what they are saying is that Louison allegedly submitted false information in the VAWA petitions so that petitioners could secure work authorization permits. Last week's indictment charged that the petitioners who paid Louison for his services were not abused as described in the petitions and never discussed abuse with Louison. The U.S. Attorney's Office in Vermont said that Louison filed false statements with the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, including more than 1,800 fraudulent applications for over 1,000 petitioners in the last 4 years. So the concern now is what happens to the 1,800 applications, those that were granted. Guess I want people calling me, but I don't know. I can't answer that for all you. All you know the system better than me. I can't answer that. You understand? Maybe we had to get somebody within the system to tell us what's likely to happen. Jano. Yeah, boy, that one tough, boy. That one tough, boy. But they don't panic. You know what I mean? We don't care nothing about nobody country more than we care about we own. If people want to play the kind of wrench and all that thing, I want to play the game all some kind of bad vibe and thing, and they want to play the thing and all you, come back at all you home, don't make them feel no kind of business. I just take that personal. Don't make nobody feel like country better than all your own, boy. We have breadfruit. Real breadfruit and fig and them kind of business, dashing and yam and thing. Don't make nobody feel like come and thing up with the macaroni and make them feel better than all your boy. You know what I mean? Hey, what do them, boy? Anyway, let's leave that talk there, you know. There we go. There we go. Nobody won't come and play, put up lasagna and play all the cut all the lasagna, think start with all the lasagna will be fig and saltfish. And we call a little and thing, you know. Take all the time with us, you know, boy. So, earlier, the National Democratic Congress is breaking their silence on recent developments in the country. They say they are ready to talk about the issue of systematic corruption. That's what they discussed today. They also spoke about the cell phone scandal. Now, the interim leader of the National Democratic Congress, Mr. Joseph Andal, I mean, solely, take all the time. He was saying that, hey, it's time. And the NDC is calling for an investigation into the business.
The National Democratic Congress calls on the Governor General of Grenada to initiate an investigation into the scandal and any others based on the Commission of Inquiry Act, which grants her the power to name a commission to conduct said inquiry. We believe and we propose that the members of that commission must be drawn from the Grenada Bar Association, the Trades Union Council, the Chamber of Commerce, and the Grenada Conference of Churches. Why? We have no faith in some of the institutions, given the politically incestuous nature of them. And therefore, we believe that any inquiry carried out by the Cabinet of Grenada will be a farce. We have evidence of that. They have, in recent times, started or claimed to start a number of investigations, and nothing has come from them. Let us not forget the housing material scandal from 3 years ago. Let us not forget the debushing scandal from 3 years ago. Let us not forget a simple thing as an investigation into why there was no panorama 2 years ago. That too, we have not heard anything about. So we know that we cannot count on any so-called government-led investigation. We further call for the resignation of the line ministers responsible for the fiasco involving cell phone gate. We believe that the Minister of Communication and Works, as well as the Minister of Finance, have a direct responsibility. They should not be allowed to duck their responsibility and to pass the buck to civil servants who they have cowed over the years by the attitude of victimization. They should step aside at least until any investigation is completed. And we believe also that where there is any evidence of fraud, of criminal conduct, that such conduct must be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, and that anyone found guilty should be debarred from holding public office in Grenada in the future.
Thank you very much. That's Mr. Joseph Andal. He was speaking at a press conference held by the National Democratic Congress. Today he spoke about some of the main concerns that they had.
We begin by acknowledging and repeating that the new National Party, over its several terms in office, has always been characterized by a culture of corruption and scandals, squandering of the people's resources. In fact, the NNP tends to behave more like a criminal syndicate rather than a political party. It is an organization that has used the apparatus and the resources of the state to enrich a handful of individuals. The main victims of the different fraudulent schemes are the people, the taxpayers of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. This latest scandal occurs within a context of a structural adjustment program where at least 28 new or increased taxes have been slapped on the backs of the workers of this country. And more recently, we are hearing that NIS contributions will be increased for both workers and employers. We must, as responsible citizens, ask ourselves a question. Where are all of these additional monies going? The government is quick to hide behind fiscal responsibility legislation whenever there is talk of increased wages and benefits for public employees and so on. Yet they could conveniently find millions of dollars to illicitly fund the operations of their political party at the expense of the Grenadian people.
Thank you very much, sir. Of course, this is one of the first press conferences they've held in a while. In fact, it's the first that they're addressing publicly these particular matters. All right, that has recently arisen. All right, we are moving on. Earlier, how are we looking for time? Now we have Damian Daniel, our Grenadian professional bodybuilder, who is now out there about to represent Grenada. And one of our sports representatives caught up with him at the airport last night before he took off for his upcoming stint.
Okay, so Damian Daniel, you're leaving Grenada tonight. Just tell us what it is that you're going and represent.
This will be my first pro elite qualifying show, which will be held in St. Martin's. So I'm leaving tonight, which I'll be representing Grenada and going out to give Grenada the 100% as usual. So Grenada, just look out. Your boy Damian is out there. I'm going to give you 100 as usual.
And just tell us the name of the event and what categories.
Okay, well, it's a pro elite bodybuilding show which will be held in St. Martin's. So this will be my first show for the year. So I'm going out there again. There are guys representing from all over the world. So this is a show that is open to the entire world. So I'll be the only person that will be representing Grenada. So definitely we can expect only the best from Damian Daniel.
All right, very nice. So just tell us how's preparation ahead of this event, and especially after turning pro.
Yeah, well, I must say this year for me have been one of the greatest challenges. But I must say I have to give a lot of thanks to Grenada Development Bank for really coming on board. Grenada Development Bank really came on board and gave me that support, and I want to say to Bill Master, Foot for Life Gym, for really being there with me. I mean, I really have to say thank you all for giving me all that really sponsorship. So I'm going out there to say 100 to give it my best and to represent Grenada again.
Alright, and after this competition, what's next for you?
Well, after this we have the Giovanni Classic, which will be held in Aruba on the 17th of August. So I'm asking Grenada to come on board, give me that support again that I could go to represent. From there we have Spain in September. So I'm really looking forward to go there, represent Grenada, as I say, give it my 100%, you know. So asking you all to come on board once again to Grenada Development Bank for being on board with me. Really appreciate all the support.
Thank you.
Nice.
And all the
Thank you and all the best to you, Damian Daniel. All right, guys, there's a lot more that we want to tell you about. How we're looking for time, people. Speaking of time, boy, hear this one there, hear that piece. All right, a 5-member group of young footballers under the age of 20 will be leaving Grenada today. I think they would have already left, and it's for a brief stint in Germany. The 5 are Brady Charles, or sometimes we say Brady Charles, from Hard Rock, Christian James from the GBSS, who is the National Under 20 captain, and then we have Montel Joseph, Kaiser Klein, and Kevon Midland from Paradise FC International. Now they'll be in Germany for 3 months. In the first instance, according to their performance, the players could earn another 3 months stint. Now they will be exposed to several facets of coaching and on-field strategies employed in the game of football. Their parents, guardians, as well as their clubs and well-wishers have been at the forefront to help make their trip to Germany possible. And of course, you know, with Grenada, that's what happens. All right, yeah, we're very supportive on all that kind of stuff. All right, we have a few things to tell you about, folks. We have a special feature for you tonight. It's Century 21. You know, there's been a recent report that came out, and it speaks to the real estate market and how things are going. And so we decided that let's just take a few moments, a few minutes, to talk about what's really going on in the real estate market and what's really going on at Century 21. We had a really nice time, all right, with Mrs. Latouche and Renee this afternoon. Here they are telling us about it. Hello, guys.
Hi, everyone. My name is Paula Latouche Keller. I'm an agent at Century 21, and I'm so excited to be on Mikey's show today. And I have my wonderful daughter, Renee.
Hi everyone, my name is Renee Latouche and I'm an agent at Century 21 as well. Thank you for joining us here today. We're very, very excited to be on the show. I love Mikey. I've known Mikey for years and I'm so happy that we're finally able to come and talk to you guys.
Yes, and we have some very insightful information that we want to share with everyone today on Grenada real estate market and just some information on purchasing in Grenada, you know, or listing a property with us. And just let you guys know that Grenada is on the up and up and we're excited about that, and we just want everyone to know the scoop and how they can get a little piece of the action, you know. I know everybody coming for Carnival, and they may thinking, oh, you know, let me see what's going on in Grenada in terms of property purchase, and so. So we're here to help you. So Renee can share some little insight on.
So Century 21, we are part of an international franchise. The franchise here is locally owned by Miss Paula here, my mother, and basically we offer services in real estate. So sales, if you have a property that you're looking to sell, or if you're interested in purchasing a property, we can help you. If you have a property for rent, we can help you find a tenant. Or if you are looking for something to rent, we can also help you do that. We offer other real estate services such as property management. So if you're away and you need some help, you know, managing your property, managing your tenant, we can help you with that. And we also do property valuations.
Yes, and guys, we list for free. You only pay us when we sell the property. So don't be afraid to give us a call, contact us. We are on our website, c21grenada.com. Phone number is 440-5227. We are on Facebook as C21 Grenada. So we're really here to assist you. So don't be afraid. Talk to us. We know the market. We know what's going on.
Yeah.
So give us a call. And I said earlier that I'm excited to share some real insight, guys. Grenada last year in real estate transaction, we grew by 26%. And you know why we grew? Because Grenadians are buying property. So when you hear this rumor about foreigners coming up and buy property, listen, get the facts. And we're here to set the record straight today, right?
Yeah.
Most of the purchases that are being done is by Grenadians. And you want to know, 76%, guys. Be proud. We are really patriotic. We believe in our country. We're showing that we're stable as a country, and our economy is growing. So be part of that growth. You know, keep the negativity out of the growth, because Grenadians are buying. So I am very proud as a Grenadian that we are setting the trend.
Yeah, and Century 21, we're here to help you. A lot of people have the idea, the general public, that you come to a real estate agent, they're expensive and they, you know, not easy to deal with. But at Century 21, we go through the sales process with you step by step. So you don't have to think. You come to us and we help you do everything. So our service, most importantly, is free. It's completely free to list your property with us, and you only pay us when we sell your property. But we advertise it for free. We bring clients to you for free. And if you're someone that is looking to purchase a property, our service to you is completely free. So we're here to support you, and we really, really want to get that message out there today.
Well, purchase or even
rent. If you want to come and, you know, you're looking for a property to rent, that service to you is free.
Yeah, so the landlord and the owner of the properties, sale or rent, they're the ones who pay us a commission, but we only get paid, as I said before, when we do the work. So let's go on to something else, guys. You may be thinking, you know, where is the next thing happening in Grenada, where people are actually buying properties. Most people are buying properties in the St. George's area for now. But to me, that is great opportunity for the rest of the island and for you out there. Because if you're looking to purchase now as an investment, a future home, then the best thing to do is to invest in upcoming areas, because you want to invest where your money is going to grow for you. So I would say to you, talk to us, because we know the next place you want to go is St. David's. Because St. David's is where the lands are more affordable, the houses are more affordable, and you can see a return in your investment in the next few years. So everybody want to stay in St. George's, but the demand is high in St. George's and the inventory is getting low, so you're going to spend more money. So let's think about it, guys. Get a realtor like ourselves. Let's guide you through the process, and let's give you the advice that you need. So, Lasajes, for instance, is the place, you know, you want to buy, guys. We have a big hotel going down in Lasajes soon. Don't take that as a lie. It's the truth, right? Yeah. We're going that way. So let's invest in areas, if you want, Woodlands, Calavini, Westerhall, Bailey's Bacalet, Corinth, and then the next St. Andrews, Caracou. Let's invest in these areas now, because St. George's is becoming too crowded.
And it's good for, you know, persons living abroad, New York, Canada. Hi, everybody. You eventually you want to retire when you come home, and you don't want to wait till you're ready to retire to then have to struggle to find a property, and then by the time you come to look, options are limited. So it's really good. Even no matter where you live, we're here to help. If you're coming to Grenada, our service is free to you. And think about home. Now is the time to come home.
Now is the time to buy a piece of paradise.
Yes.
Now is the time.
So when you come, you don't have to think about your land. You have your land or your house.
But as we on that, Renee, let me give them a few little pointers, because a lot of Grenadians living abroad think they can just turn up and see a property anytime.
At the same time.
At the same time. Guys, we don't have keys for most of these properties. We have to contact the owners.
Yeah.
So we need at least 24 to 48 hours before we could set up an appointment with you. So don't come frustrated and say, Grenadians not ready for business.
Yeah.
We still have, you know, we're still a small island and we're developing, but we have challenges.
Yeah, call us before you come.
Yeah,
Tell us when you come in. We'll meet you on the airport and take you out.
Yes, but make advance appointment with us. If you know you're coming for the carnival, you want to see properties, contact us now. Tell us what you want. Let us guide you through the process. Let you speak to the bank.
Yes.
Get qualified.
Exactly.
Know what money you could spend, you know?
Yeah.
So I am saying, and avoid the pitfalls. Don't let your cousin and your auntie and your uncle go and look at properties for you, and then they give you drama. They don't know what they use us. We're reputable and we'll help you. We have the knowledge. We have the experience. We're looking forward to seeing you guys on that airport.
Yes.
We are at the airport meeting and greeting you when you come home. And listen, we have a little vodka. Yeah,
and we have
a little bit of rum, okay? You know you can't come to Grenada.
And we have nice goodies for you guys too. So come and ask for Renee when you see us at the airport, when you're flying in.
Right? We
would love
food.
to meet you.
Yeah, we have samples given
We
out.
have ice cream. We have a lot of surprising things happening.
We have wheel to turn. They have all sorts of, listen, we're the party real estate agent for the carnival. You come from the time you land, we party.
Look for the big yellow tent. Ask for Century 21.
Yes,
everybody knows us at the airport.
Yeah,
you're going to see us. You're going to see us.
You have the Jab crew.
Yeah.
You have the carnival crew. We have the oil down.
For sure.
Yeah? So if you're coming on one of those big flights on a Saturday, you'll get the oil down. But I'm really excited, as I said from the beginning, about Grenada, and excited that you've listened to us and we've given you all the information. We really want to help you and through the process and, you know, satisfy your needs as a real estate company. So please check out our website, c21grenada.com.
You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. And our office is located at Excel Plaza in Granada.
Follow us,
come.
Guys. Go like it. Go like Century 21 Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah.
Ask me any questions, right? Just send a note to Mikey. I'm going to check the comments later, you know, guys. Ask any questions. I'm going to answer you, right? We're very reputable in the business. I've been in this business for 15 years. And I'm telling you, you have the best team on board. I have a great team, and we're here to assist you.
Yeah.
So thank you and we're looking forward to hearing from you soon.
Yeah.
Go Carnival.
Go Carnival.
All right, guys, thank you very much for all that. And of course, you can check them out. We are moving on. Olio. Well, let's just skip over to C's right now. And there is a whole sort of bacchanal kind of thing as it relates to a parade that is supposed to be taking place in St. Lucia. We are going to tell you about it after we take this very short break.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom
For me and you.
I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. What a wonderful world.
Grenada, hope you're ready for this one as Exterminator Movement presents Job in the Club. Job in the Club. Going down inside the Tin Shop, Paradise St. Andrew, Saturday, August 3rd. With Grenada's top DJs and artists featuring live, Looney Spark and Electrify, Muddy, Buckwild, Skull Dog, Alma Boy, and Squeezehead. Get your Oliver $20 tickets now. Pay more at the door. Tickets are available from Zay's Bar and Quito in Paradise, Bogoso Barbershop Grenville, Golden Auto and Accessories Grenville, Heather's Boutique St. George, Jason's Bakery in Telescope, Patel La Poultry, Kelly in La Poultry, and any Exterminator family. Action kicks off from 10 p.m. till 10 a.m. And your DJs representing DJ Super, Mixmaster Brent, O2 Sound, 473 Rulers, DJ Brad, DJ Flawless, Exterminator Sound, Soca Lover Steve. So remember, Job in the Club, Saturday, August 3rd, the Tin Shop in Paradise St. Andrew. It's paint, powder, mud, and water. Job in the Club. So link up the team for this one, Mod.
The people say that is the best fete in the carnival. None of them holding secret for me. None of them. The St. Andrews Development Organization, in collaboration with Mr. Elimas Gilbert, say Specky Show 2019 will be a movie. You must wear it. Some man love the rum more than the woman. From Trinidad and Tobago, the Calypsonian who empower women, singing Sandra.
The way you cock up like a bloody acrobat. The wife at home they can't, she can do that.
From St. Vincent, former Soca Monarch, Calypso, and Road Match King, Posa. And top Grenadian artists. Stay tuned for more info. For vending, call 404-8131. Becky Show, August 4th, St. Andrews Rainbow City Festival weekend. The color is red.
All right, thank you guys. And folks, we are running out of time, yes. And so we want to tell you about this boy in St. Lucia. I don't want to really say too much, but let's just taking this development from
the
there.
LGBTQI community suffers discrimination in many forms, and United and Strong has long fought to promote an enabling environment for the LGBTQI community here in St. Lucia. In keeping with this agenda, United and Strong, the local LGBTQI movement, plans to host a gay pride celebration. But the Pentecostal Assembly of the West Indies, PAWI, has not taken kindly to this announcement. Bishop Aries Day Tuesday raised some concerns.
Do they have permission from the authorities here to have this parade? Because as far as we know it, that our country still have a law against this. So are you marching against what we have as law?
PAWI says this march could cause confusion as to what the family structure should look like.
In the press release, they use the term family at least 5 times, and they will have a family day. My concern is if they say in family and if their agenda is accepted worldwide, in the next 50 years we will not have a family, because there cannot be procreation based on what they are pushing, their agenda they are pushing. So who will be the family? Where would we get people from in the next 50 or 100 years if this agenda is accepted throughout the Caribbean, throughout the world? I am concerned about that, because we know about cloning. And is it that men will be asked to donate and then incubate cells and make children and they will just have children? These are concerns we have, because the family base will be eroded the way we know it. And then we'll have a fresh agenda. And because I understand in our schools they're already teaching our children that family are 2 adults and a child. And that's not what God intended.
The church leaders were also concerned about the structure of the parade.
They normally come with the placards and the banners. As a matter of fact, I've seen some of the banners. We are following Satan. Satan is our leader. Is that the kind of thing that we want? Is that the kind of things that they would be doing here? Will they be marching like we see them in some of the marches? Even the last one they had in New York, more nude than what we saw on Carnival here. Is it part of that? What is the agenda? Are they coming to force us to change our laws?
The church leader pleads with the government to not repeal the Buggery law. Bishop Aristide affirms that he does not detest individuals who are LGBTQI. What he hates is the act, which is biblically wrong.
Thank you very much. And folks, what we do right now is move on to the national report.
Grenada launches automated police records management information system. We'll have details to this story and more in the national report. With the details to the news for Wednesday, July 24th, I am Rakisha St. Louis. 3 police stations in Grenada will benefit from a USAID and UNDP pilot project to transition from paper-based filing and record-keeping to digitalization. The Automated Police Records Management Information System was launched on Wednesday. The project, which has been piloted at the St. Paul's, St. George's Central and South Central police stations, will allow for the collection and recording of more accurate crime data, efficiency in fighting crime, and the overall reduction of crime and violence. The Carry Secure project is being implemented in 9 Caribbean islands and supports Grenada's move towards sustainable development goals, which focuses on peace, justice, and strong institutions. Assistant Commissioner of Police Michael Francois says the new system will revolutionize record keeping within the force.
This new system would transition our police stations from paper-based documentation to a new system which will allow us to capture real-time data on incidents reporting. It will also allow the RGPF executive to make informed and accurate decisions in a timely manner and to share critical information with stakeholders and the constituents that we serve.
Acting Prime Minister Honorable Gregory Bowen says security is crucial for Grenada as a tourist destination. As a result, government has invested in installing and improving the IT equipment at police stations to ensure the project is a success.
Ultimately, through the analysis and monitoring this system will facilitate, we expect to be able to develop more targeted approaches to crime reduction across Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. More investment. Government welcomes the inclusion of Grenada in this initiative, and we express sincere appreciation to the funding agencies, the United States Agency for International Development, USAID, and the United Nations Development Program, UNDP. In recognition of the importance of this project, while being cognizant of the limited scope of the pilot initiative, government took a decision to invest some of our own monies to extend the scope of the initiative and ensure that all police stations are equipped with the necessary IT equipment.
Cari Secure representative Paulo de Mistro highlighted the importance of the project within the police force. He said effective crime fighting depends on accuracy and competence.
I have no doubt the police commissioner and his team will agree that the current practice of using pen and paper to write down all related information at a crime scene is not optimal. From the simple challenge such as penmanship to a more critical concern with accuracy and completeness of information, everyone will agree that crime fighting in Grenada can benefit from a more robust and efficient system for collecting, storing, managing, and analyzing crime statistics.
A training exercise will be held for officers from the pilot stations and will extend to other officers in the coming months. The Grenada Tourism Authority has brought its overseas PR teams together to strategically plan for 2020. But even as it does so, foremost in the minds of those in the GTA are issues like climate change, Brexit, and developments affecting aerospace giant Boeing. Addressing the opening of a two-day planning session at the Silver Sands Hotel on Wednesday, the Tourism Authority CEO, Mrs. Patricia Ma, says these events have a significant impact on the tourism industry and must be monitored closely. She says of concern is news that Boeing could possibly shut down its 737 production, which could have a ripple effect throughout the entire airline industry.
They've actually postponed the decision now to November, which goes right into the heart of the winter season, to redeploy MAXs. And who knows, it may be postponed again. So watch that very carefully. Yeah. We also have the tensions in the Gulf right now between Iran and the oil tankers. And as you know, when there's tension, the price of oil goes up. So again, we have to watch that very carefully because airlines depend on fuel to carry their passengers to Grenada. Right? We have the Brexit situation, Sharon and Lisa, and we know now there's definitely going to be new structures, and that will affect people's lives. So it will have an impact on Little Grenada, okay? And then last but not least, climate change. I mean, who hasn't, Sekou just came from a very hot Canada, right? Scorching hot Canada. They've had record heat in North America and Europe in June and July. It's breaking all records. So how does climate change impact us?
Chairman of the Grenada Tourism Authority, Brenda Hood, says they need to look even beyond 2020 to strategically plan for the industry.
The planning that we are doing for 2020 must be strategic. We must look at what is happening in the landscape throughout the world. As Patricia indicated, the whole issue of climate change, the Brexit, what is happening with the airlines. We are having a lot of challenges here in Grenada. Many of you may not know, but we do have a lot of challenges. It's costing a lot of money to bring airlines to the destination. And what can we do? I think the time has come for us. I know we will be having a session tomorrow afternoon looking at airlines and the whole ELIF. What can we do? But I think we have to start thinking about how can we partner? How can we think outside of the box, as I indicated earlier? And what can we do to improve the tourism industry?
This is the National Report. More news after the break.
Every summer, the Spice Island of Grenada is transformed into the Caribbean's biggest party, Spice Man.
Foreigners from all over coming down to Grenada.
Come experience the warmth of our people, trending theme fetes, the revelry, the pageantry, and why we are the Jab Nation. The Kids Our Future shines on August 3rd in the Children's Carnival Frolic and the Junior Calypso Show. 7 beauties take center stage as the Queen of Carnival is crowned on majestic Thursday, August 8th. The prestigious Soca and Groovy Monarchs are crowned on Carnival Friday night, August 9th. Enjoy the pulsating rhythm in the world. Followed by pageant and Monday Night Mass. The
Artists who qualified for the Groovy and Soca Monarch semi-finals now know the order in which they will appear on stage after dipping for positions at the office of the Spice Mass Corporation on Wednesday. Punchulus will be the first of 25 artists to appear on stage in the Groovy Semis in Tantine on Thursday. He will be followed by Pappy Boy, Terror the Governor, Red Alert, Scholar, Vaughn, Snake Oil, Alma Boy, Randy Isaac, and Altitude. The other groovy soca artists are Looney Spark and Electrify, Sheldon Douglas, Killer Bee, Top Cat and Blazer, Kennedy, Valine Ned, Crave, Double Standard, Mandela Links, Soca Banton, Golden, Baraka, Brother B, Otis, and Sparky B. On Friday, Soca Monarchs semi-final action will take place at Progress Park in St. Andrew. Appearing first on stage is Hits, followed by Superstar, Leadneck, Mr. Wacky, Skulldog, Happy Boy, Lil Kerry, Otis, Pappy Boy, Dash, Stunner, Vaughn, Chucky HD, Terror the Governor, and Little Jello. He will be followed by Inspector, Money, Looney Spark and Electrify, Juice, Travis, Chaos and LED, Valine Ned, Kennedy, Brother B, Killer B, Ronnie J, Mushman, Punchulus, K1, and in final position, Boise. Finally, with Carnival in the air, an appeal has been made to Grenadians to exercise care on the nation's roads. There is growing concern over the number of accidents, both fatal and non-fatal, that are being recorded by the Traffic Department. Honorable Oliver Joseph, Minister for Trade, Industry, Cooperatives and CARICOM Affairs, who facilitated Tuesday's post-cabinet briefing, said his government is also concerned about the increasing rate of vehicular accidents.
We, as a government, we are very concerned. And as we approach the Carnival season, we are making a special appeal to motorists to exercise due care and attention. And also to commuters, because both parties have responsibility, that during this season, let us try to minimize the amount of accidents on our roads.
With the arrival of visitors for the season, he is urging the public to take all precautionary measures to ensure a safe and accident-free season.
We expect this carnival to be a huge success. Visitor arrival is scheduled to double last year based on the number of flights coming into Grenada, and therefore we will have thousands of people on our island celebrating, and therefore we want to ensure that we have a safe and peaceful carnival.
That story just ended the national report for Wednesday, July 24th. Let's recap the top story. Grenada launches automated police records management information system. On behalf of everyone here at the Government Information Service who made this newscast possible, I am Rakisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us. Until next time.
All right, thank you very much, Rakisha. Let's just quickly take a look at the weather, see what's happening for tonight. Of course, again, the weather we get from the Met Office. And so, we are expecting some nighttime showers tonight. The minimum temperature is expected to be about 25 degrees Celsius. Today's max 31.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east northeasterly to east southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Now we see that seas moderate, waves up to 6 feet in open waters. All right, and that's your weather report for tonight. You see humidity is about 90%, wind you see on your screen, and precipitation 14 according to the generic report. Folks, we want to say thank you for viewing, and just before we run off, we want to say hello to Hazel, Rolanda, Zaka, Eugenia, Patsy, Noreen, Mishi, Charmaine, Samantha, Zaka, Teresa, Cheryl, also we have with us Raven, Angel, Camille, Shanta, Merrick, and also we see that we have Nika and everyone else with us, man. We want to say thank you for viewing. All right, Louisa, and God bless you and the family. Mom and everyone else, thank you. Deborah, and those of you who are viewing on WPG10, thank you very much. We look forward to having another interesting program for you guys. All right, God bless you. Have a good one. And Denelson, blessings. All right, goodbye.